members, welcome back. Today we are going to study about margin and I'm going to study about padding. Okay, in our next class, please, if you enjoy this, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes. Okay, so we are studying about CSS measurements, but today we are going to study more about margin and padding. Okay, so margin. So what is margin? Margin is that space outside the box or outside the rectangle. Right? So if I have, for example, my rectangle, like for example here, we have already seen how the rectangles be. So we have already seen how our rectangles be. So if this is my rectangle, this is my box here. So margin is this space outside the rectangle. Margin is this space outside the rectangle. Just understand the outside the box. Understand this. Margin is the space outside the box. This space which is outside the box is margin. This is margin, the space outside the box, as you can see. This is the space outside the box. Each and every box you see has margin outside it. There is margin outside it. Each and every box you see, there is some margin outside it. If there is no margin, are you seeing it? Now I want to show you something. If there is no margin between boxes, this is what is going to happen. Boxes be together like this. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? There is no margin between the boxes. Then boxes are going to be like this. That shows you that there is no margin between the boxes. But now, now how do you put margin now? I'm going to explain this. Because some boxes you see them like this feature here, this feature here. This one shows that there is zero margin. Okay, so the space outside the box is normally called margin. But now we have got our measurements. So I can just come here, the space outside the box differs. I can just say maybe the space outside this box I need to be maybe I want the space to be 2 rem. So I want the space outside the box to be 2 rem. Are you seeing it? We have already got our measurements. The space outside the box I need to be 2 rem. You see this? I also want the space outside this box. Now, if I just come and just say that margin as you see it here, if I just come and say that by default, let me first explain this. If I just come and say margin, by default, I come and I give it, for example, margin is 2 rem, just by default. All these sides here outside the box, even this one, even this side, even this side here, all these sides here are going to be by default. By default, all these sides are going to be what? 2 rem. I just come and say margin is 2 rem, just like that. All these sides are going to be 2 rem. All of them by default just become margin 2 rem. I come here, also this side becomes margin 2 rem. Even this side becomes margin 2 rem. Even this side becomes margin 2 rem by default. This one which is up 2 rem, even this one which is right 2 rem, even the one which is bottom 2 rem, even the one which is left also 2 rem by default. So if I come here and do something like this, understand guys, please understand this. Where we are going, things keep increasing and increasing. If I come here, I say margin is 2 rem. Let me first remove this. People, please understand what we are doing. If I say here margin, if I say margin is 2 rem, you should even be with a notebook and you're writing down this, because these things are becoming more and more and they require you to note down somewhere. So if I come here, I say margin 2 rem and 4 rem. I just leave some small space and I say 4 rem. I leave some small space. You see this small space here? I say 4 rem. What does this mean? If I just say 2 rem, it's going to, all of them are going to become 2 rem. So if I begin with 2 rem and then I say here 4 rem, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? What is going to happen? The first starting value you are seeing here, is for top and bottom. Understand this from the word go. The first value you are seeing here is for top and bottom. Then the second value you are seeing here is for left and right. Left and right. You understand now? You understanding now? Okay. So if I say something like margin 2 rem and this is 4 rem, this side I just leave some small space and I say 4 rem, automatically it becomes top and bottom. Top and bottom, then this one becomes left and right. So what is going to happen is like this. It comes here, it says by default this is what happens. It is 2 rem, and also here by default it is 2 rem. Then left and right it's going to become 4 rem and also here 4 rem. Are you seeing this? That is how it becomes. That the distance between here and here is 2 rem, and also the distance here is 2 rem, and also the distance this side is 4 rem. This side. This is how we write it when we want it to be like that. You understanding now? You are understanding now? Okay. So if maybe what I can do that can specify this. What I can do that can specify this is I want to show you what I can specify this is if I maybe write it like this. Margin I say margin top. If I say like this, margin top, automatically it is for the top. If I say margin top, it automatically is for the top. If I say margin top, it is 2 rem. It is automatically, I'm commanding that it is going to be 2 rem. You understand this? Okay. So if I come here, I say margin left is 7 rem. It will have no option, but also this one to become 7 rem by default. You understand? So for this margin is going to be longer, 7 rem. You understand? The space outside is going to be 7 rem. You understand this? Okay. So if I come here, I say margin right. I come here, I say margin right. I say maybe 4 rem. It will be 4 rem as you see it here. If I come here, I say margin bottom is, let me say, 20 rem. Even this one here, the margin bottom is going to be short. It's going to be very long down. And this one is going to be 20 rem. And you know what a rem is? Very big. So members, this is how margin is. If you write like this, you specify that I want margin bottom. If I write like this, I'm specifying that I want margin right. If I write like this, I specify that this one is going to be left 7 rem only. If I write like this, it's going to be 2 rem only, top. If I write like this, it's top, bottom, left, right, like that. It's direct. If I write like this and just say margin, 2 rem, or if I just come here and say margin 10 rem, simple as that. Even all these sides are going to be, they're going to be 10 rem. Outside the box is going to be 10 rem, 10 rem, 10 rem, 10 rem. All of them are going to be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 rem. You see this? Okay. So this is how it is. If I just write like this, if I write like this, if I write like this. So members, have you understood what margin is? The space outside the box. You understand? Okay. The box we normally use div. You just understand that div is the box, div is a box. Some people are going to use words like this, you hear them, that container, someone uses container, they use box, all this is for div, understand that, as simple as that. It is for div, okay, don't get lost. So this is how the margin looks like, not that somewhere, not that somewhere, not that somewhere. So okay, so now this box here you're seeing here, as you can see, we are going to study something now, and something else is padding. Guys, I hope you're noting down somewhere. I hope you are noting down somewhere. Padding, what is padding? What is padding? Padding is the space inside the box, but from the sides of each and every box. You see this? Margin was outside, but padding is the opposite, inside the box, from the sides. So padding is like this. Padding is like this. The space inside. The space inside the box is what they call padding. The space inside the box. The space inside the box. The space inside the box. You see this? Is what they call padding. Remember, are you seeing this? It's the opposite of margin. Are you seeing? Are you seeing? So if I come here, I say just simply padding is 2 rem. Just simple like this, 2 rem. Even all these sides here, all this space which is inside is going to be 2 rem. 2 rem. Even here it's going to be 2 rem. Even here it's going to be 2 rem, even here it's going to be 2 rem. You see, members, the space inside the box is going to be 2 rem throughout. You see this? The space inside the box. So if I come here, I say maybe the space inside the box, I say 2 rem. Right now, I know now you are becoming a pro. You are now getting this. Now you are understanding. If I say 2 rem, 2 rem, 4 rem. If I say padding, 2 rem, 4 rem. What does this mean? By default, what does that mean? It means the top, bottom, 2 rem, left, right, 4 rem. So it automatically is going to be like this: 4 rem, 4 rem, left, right, 4 rem, top, bottom, 2 rem, as you can see here. Members, are you understanding this? So if I come here, I say maybe padding is, maybe I say padding top, top is 5 rem, then I come here, I say padding bottom is 3 rem, then I come here, I say padding left is 6 rem, then I come here, I say padding right is 2 rem. So by default this one is going to be, you can even fill in 5 rem. This one, padding bottom, is going to be 3 rem by default. Then the padding left is going to be the space inside padding left from the left is going to be 6 rem. Then padding right is going to be 2 rem. Members, are you seeing this? This is what it means. This is what it means. So if I come here and I just say padding is just simply 4 rem. That means that all these sides are going to be 4 rem, even here 4 rem, even here 4 rem, even here 4 rem, as you can see. Members, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing all this? So if I come here, I say padding 0, 0. That means there's not going to be even any padding. That means the padding is going to be, there's not going to be any padding at all. If I come here, I say padding 0. Padding 0, Just try to understand, That means here is going to be 0, completely 0, like 0 rem, 0 rem, even here changes now. There is no any padding, There is no any padding. There is no any padding on the what? On the box. There is no any padding. And in most cases, I want to show you something. If it's 0 like this, padding 0 rem. If we have, for example, content inside this box here, if we have content inside this box, let me say this is a very nice lesson. I want to show you something that is going to happen. Now, I want to show you this is very, very weird. If we have content inside this box, this is how it's going to become. This is a very nice lesson. You see, since we have 0 rem, 0 rem, 0 rem everywhere, this is how it's going to become. So if I say this looks very ugly, you see it's touching the box here, it's touching the box here, it's touching the box here. I say no, padding is 2 rem. Simple as that. Now what happens is it's like this. This is what happens. The content is tied like this together, like this. It touches the what? The box. So what is going to happen is we're going to put padding. Now when we put padding is 2 rem here, it's going to become like this. It comes. No, let me explain here. Now it's going to push, and becomes here 2 rem. Here 2 rem. You see, it's going to push. So it's going to push, and here it becomes 2 rem, as you can see here. 2 rem. 2 rem here. 2 rem. Even here, it's going to push. Even here, it's going to push. It's going to push. It's going to become 2 rem here. Even here, it's going to become 2 rem. Even here, it's going to become 2 rem. Even here, it's going to become 2 rem, as you can see here. All this is going to be 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem. So even here, I come here, I say 2 rem. Even here, it's going to become 2 rem, as you can see. 2 rem. As you see here, even here it's going to become 2 rem here, as you can see. 2 rem, as we can see here inside the box. Members, are you understanding this? Are you now understanding this? This is padding. This is padding, but it won't show these lines that it's becoming. You just see it when it is just in the close to the middle of the what? Of the box. You just see it when it has left some space. Just here it has done what? It has left some space, and it will be like this. Are you understanding this, members? If it was 0 rem, it would be, by default, it would be when there's nothing. You are seeing this? Okay. So even for the margin, it's also the same. If margin is 0 rem, if margin is 0 rem, if margin is 0 rem or 0 rem here, automatically it's going to, by default, it will start from the sides here. You will see other squares when they are starting like this. You see this? Like that. You see even another square starting like this. Are you seeing? Like starting from there. This one shows that there is 0 margin. But if you put, for example, margin, if you come here and say margin is what? Is 2 rem. it's going to come, this square is going to respect that you have put margin 2 rem here, and for it it's going to do like this. This side is going to behave. It's going to give itself distance. Even this side is going to, even if there is a square here, it's going to give itself distance. It's going to give that, it's going to give this container respect, and it says that you have so when we have, for example, it like this, so it's going to give this some space by automatically, and to give it the space is 2 rem, as you see here. Also here the space also becomes 2 rem, as you can see here. It gives that space, because it here I've said that the margin is what? 2 rem. Even here 2 rem. You understand now? So that is how margin looks like, and that is how padding looks like. This is simple. Understand this from the word go. So you don't become confused in the future and say which one is which. So that is how it looks like. Okay. So I think let's go in the video and we see. Okay. So if I have my box, for example, this box I created yesterday in my previous lesson, this is the boxes I created, box 1 and box 2 here. And here I come in my styling sheet here, I say dot box 1. I come here, I say width. I say maybe width, let me give it like 6 rem, and height 6 rem. I say background color red. I say inside the box, I say I just put some content, maybe let me say lorem. I tap on lorem here. Okay, it comes like that. So I come here, I see, oh, the content is too much. You see the content is what? It is too much. Let me just maybe increase the let me say maybe I say 15 rem. 15 rem. 15 rem here, as you can see. So when I say 15 rem, this is how the box looks like. The box is like this. As you can see, the box is like this. You seeing it? The word is inside. But are you seeing it is by default, it is starting from the what? From there. That means there is 0. By default it is 0, so that means there is 0 what? 0 padding. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come here, I say padding 2 rem. As simple as that. You see? So are you seeing the content now, how it has become? The content inside? Are you seeing how the content inside has become? I said padding 2 rem. Or top and bottom 2 rem, left 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, like that. So if I come here, I say maybe I say here that there is 2 rem, and also here I put like 4 rem here. So it's going to be 2 rem, and even here 4 rem. You can see. So I told you that when the starting value here is top and bottom, and this one is left and right. So automatically, are you seeing how it's becoming? The top and bottom is 2 rem, even here 2 rem, then inside it is 4 rem. It is kind of very wide here and here inside. Members, are you understanding this now? Okay, this is padding. So now margin is like this. I'm going to put my boxes here. I can even duplicate, but let me just say here lorem. Lorem is like this. and here we have, for example, the box 2. The box 2 is here. This is width. Width is 15 rem, and we just use the same measurements we have there. Height is 15 rem still, and use the same here. I say background color green. Then I just say maybe padding is 2 rem. Just understand this. So if there are two boxes like this, as you can see these two boxes, here, you see these two boxes. When you see these two boxes here, it shows that they are all the same. But now, are you seeing that there is some space? There is 0 space here. There is this 0 space which is outside the box here. It's because there is no any margin in between. There is no any margin between these boxes. So I come here, I say maybe below box 1, I say margin. I say margin is 2 rem. So margin being 2 rem, you will see that these boxes, they change. Are you seeing now? So now that I've given it 2 rem, as you can see, this box 1, the space from the side here, and the space from the side here, and the space from the side here, and the space from the bottom here becomes 2 rem. 2 rem, that's the margin. So even if I come here on the second box here, and give it, for example, margin 2 rem, it is still the same. Here, that's what's going to happen. 2 rem from the side here, from the side here, from the side here, all of it becomes 2 rem as margin. So members, I hope you are understanding this. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, like that. This is how the margin looks like. Okay. So this is our lesson for today. It has been about margin and padding. In our next lesson, we're going to learn something about box sizing. Box sizing. Box sizing. Our next lesson, we're going to learn something about box sizing. As you can see here, box sizing. And that is where we are going to be able to even use the divs more. After studying this lesson here, we are going to dwell so much into using these boxes more. You understand? Okay. The box sizing. You studied about margin, you studied about padding, we are going to now study about box sizing. You understand? Okay. So I will see you in the next video.